Hi, Maria. Did you have a good weekend? I know that you were looking forward to getting away a little with your family.
It was great. We were able to spend the weekend outside for a change, and it was a nice break. I'm a little nervous about the lesson you saw last Thursday. I'm not sure exactly what you saw and what you think. I did appreciate the note, though, that you left for me. It was very clear, and you let me know some of what you saw. I had not seen the CSI format before. I might use that when giving my students some feedback. I know my students were wondering about you observing as well.
I'm glad you were able to let them know that I was observing your teaching. I could tell that they wanted to do well during the lesson when another person was in the room. How do you feel the lesson went? Did the students meet your goals for the lesson?
I feel they were interested in the idea of traveling to the country they were researching. They struggled a little bit, I think, with pulling the information together from their research. I'm not sure I was clear with what I wanted them to do. What did the information that you gathered say?
I gathered the information on the directions you gave as we talked about. Let's take a look at the information.
I guess I'm not sure what this means. Can you explain a little bit more for me, though?
Sure. I kept track of the time and the words you used. I also made a few notes of what the students were doing as you explained. What are some of the things you notice?
I used the words about the travel agencies several times. I mentioned posters and brochures that you might see. I wonder if it would have helped to have maybe some examples. I used imagine and inside your head a couple of times to help them visualize. I was doing a lot of talking, even when I said I think or think to them. Oh my goodness, look, I said 4 to 5 sentences, 3 to 4 sentences, and 5 sentences in 5 minutes. That was confusing. I didn't think this was what happened.
How did the students do with the quick write? Did they need more direction from you as they got started?
Yes, I worked with 3 students to help them and give further information. I didn't think that I prompted that many.
Are there things that you would do differently next time as you give directions?
I need to get the students started more quickly and not repeat myself so many times. I think it might be helpful to see how some other teachers do this as well. Do you have some ideas of who I might observe or get help with for this?
I think Mr. Howard in your department could be someone that would be interesting to see. I know he's done a similar project with persuasive essay in the past. Watching him get the class started with directions might give you some new ideas. Have you met him yet?
I don't really know him, but I would be interested in seeing his class because I've heard about his class. Could you help me with setting that up? I'm not sure how to arrange that and what period might work.
I can set that up and we could go together if you'd like. That way we could talk about what we see at one of our next meetings. We could use that information to do some planning for the next unit. Let's look back at the data and see if there are some specific parts of Mr. Howard's lesson we would like to focus on.
That would be great.